Okay, Rox, you are a well-known b-boy, right? But at the beginning of our conversation, tell me please a few words about you, right? Where you live recently, and what crew are you rep now, and how old are you, and how long have you been dancing, alright? Just a basic info.
Hi, what's up? Roxrite, representing Renegades, Squadron, Break Disciples. I've been dancing for 17 years now. I'm currently living in San Diego, California, but originally grew up in, was raised in the Bay Area. Yeah, other than that, just been staying busy, b-boying, you know, non-stop, and traveling the world, as well as representing the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars and doing stuff everywhere.
Okay. So, by the way, how you get your b-boy name? Could you share it? This information?
Yeah. My b-boy name was given to me by ground level. My mentor, the guy that taught me when I was younger, he gave me the name Roxrite, and since then it stuck. He gave me the name in '96, so that's already 16 years with the same name, you know.
All right. On what things you focus the most, and how you build your brand new moves? You know what I mean? Because you are in a great shape. And could you give away and tell us how your training looks like?
Yeah, well, when I was younger, my practices consisted of repetition, you know, because when you're younger, you're developing the movements of b-boying, whether it's footwork, whether it's power moves, top rock, everything, you combine everything, but you have to develop it first. So when you're developing your style, it's about repeating the movement because you have to get used to the move. Throughout the years, I've gotten comfortable with the movements and just the dancing in general. So what happens is now it's a different style of practice, a different style of training. Now I train more for my physique, to stay in shape, to feel strong, along with the breaking as well, obviously, to the music. Obviously, it always is important to dance when I feel it. Like before, you would push yourself to new limits. Now you still do the same, but in different ways. I have to feel good. I want to be able to dance. I want to be able to practice. So yeah, and usually the practices consist of just freestyling, more of trying to come up with new things, stumble upon new moves, and obviously still sometimes occasionally you got to run your old shit to make sure you still have it. So yeah, I mean it varies, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Will you agree with me if I would say that underground dancers, b-boys, you know what I mean, are able to live on a high, good quality life and, you know, just have an earning from b-boying, right? How to become a professional b-boys, you know?
Yeah. Well, to be a professional b-boy, you gotta be responsible.
Yes.
You gotta be responsible. You gotta be very on top of things. You can't lack. You know, it's kind of like if you don't move your feet, you don't eat. So you have to always constantly be working. If you get lazy and you want to sit at home, it's not gonna work as good as others, you know. But I mean, you gotta start out. You gotta build yourself up for it. You can't just be like, I'm a b-boy, professional b-boy the next day. Not everybody can do it. It's not very easy and it's very hard. But you know, sometimes having a job and then learning the game and understanding how to network yourself, and how to manage yourself, how to control your reputation, how to go out there and just, you know, put yourself out there. Having a job and doing that on the side is a way to learn it well. And then once you understand it and you have the full capability to just go full time on b-boying, I think you appreciate it more if you do it that way than starting off as just strictly b-boying. I mean, unless you come from that kind of mentality and that upbringing and you understand the game already, then yeah, you can right away jump into it and network in it, you know. But I would recommend kind of like doing it as something that's fun at first, so you still love it, you know. Because a lot of people that do it right away as a business, they get burnt out and it becomes boring to them later. So for me, I'm still loving it. I'm 29 years old and just I can't complain, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to just keep rising.
That's the best to hear from you. Tell me, what give you being in the Red Bull team, you know what I mean? How Red Bull cares of their dancers? Because you won in this year Red Bull BC1, congratulations, that was really dope. And what Red Bull team gives you, you know what I mean? How they care of you?
Well, basically, you know, Red Bull is sponsoring b-boys, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I mean, it's been done obviously with different people as well, like Crazy Legs is a Red Bull athlete as well. Yes. We have the BC1 All-Stars who also, you know, we're like a b-boy team based on the event. And what we do is basically we just go around the world and go to places where kids don't get the same opportunities as places like Europe or America or Japan, you know. We go into like south of the equator, sometimes Africa, sometimes Far East, to where not many b-boys goes. Yeah, and we teach b-boying and promote the event as well. So, I mean, it provides a lot of opportunity, a great opportunity, and you know, it allows me to pursue my passion and develop my skill to a higher level, which is not common for the b-boy. You know, it's a new thing in a way. But at the same time, you know, it's also new people are coming involved as well. This year, we're going to be having, we just got Nagin and Little G are part of the BC1 All-Stars, Red Bull BC1 All-Stars. So that's, you know, the team is expanding, so there's opportunity there for more b-boys in the community to be a part of it as well. Obviously, it's limited, but it's good to see that, you know, or give that opportunity to up-and-comers and new talent. But yeah, I mean, the opportunities are great. It has provided a lot for a lot of us. And honestly, it's a great thing for us and a great thing for the community as well, because Red Bull is letting people know that companies like that big believe in our dance, believe in our culture, believe in the b-boy, and letting us do what we want to do. So that, you know, it's a great opportunity. I can't complain.
Right. That's some really dope things. By the way, what is your attitude to drinking or smoking? You know what I mean? Hard parties. How to connect it with being a professional dancer? Do you think that pro b-boy should avoid such things, or I don't know, or somehow accommodate these stimulants? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's difficult to say. I say for me, the only thing that I would say for me is alcohol, because I occasionally do drink. You know, I mean, you occasionally go out, you socialize, you know, you drink a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's part of the party. It's not like I'm here to get super drunk and get wasted. Like,
yes.
I think that phase of my life has already passed. Like, you know, like I said, I mean, I'll go out, hang out, and have a good time, but limitations are always the best thing to do, because I noticed throughout the years how it affects people and how it affects me with my dancing, and I'd rather feel good when I dance than feel sloppy. So
the next question is, what do you think about the role of technology in our culture? I mean, the internet and easy global communication. I feel that we reached and we lose something by that kind of world evolution. You know what I mean? If I'm talking about our culture.
Yeah, well, socially right now, the social media has been making the whole world be connected. You know, it's so much easier, especially within our dance community. Before it wasn't so easy. Obviously, it was more about networking and who you knew, somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. Now, through ways of media, the internet media, you can just post a clip and the promoter can contact you directly and get you somewhere across the world, where before you had to battle this guy, then you had to beat this guy, then you had to beat that guy, you know. So in that sense, it's easier for the dancer and the b-boy to get an opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, it's just a great thing for networking and just promotion. I mean, you know, the way you use it, I think it's used in bad ways sometimes. I think people use it for the wrong reasons, and sometimes the promotions are bad. Sometimes, you know, a lot of whack stuff goes up, you know. It's kind of prematurely putting yourself out. I think you should take your time to really understand what it is that you're doing, what you're developing, and once you feel like that you've got to a good point in your breaking career or a good level in your skill, you should be able to go out there and publicize and put yourself out there as much as you want. But I think a lot of people prematurely be like, oh, look at me, I'm really dope now, and it's only been like 2 years that you've been breaking, you know. And sometimes it takes more time. You got to take time to really understand yourself, really understand the dance, the culture, the history, and the game before you start going out there and preaching, and you start going out there and putting trailers and highlighting, you know what I'm saying? For now, just watch, learn, develop, and come out and you know, obviously learn, because that's what it's for. The internet, yeah, the internet is right now. It's so easy to reach pioneers right now and learn about the history and ask the questions. It's right there at your fingertips. So, you know, take advantage of that instead of using it to be trying to be the #1 guy. You know, first learn your game and understand that the dance and just what it is, and then run with it after that, you know.
By the way, are you still hungry of winning? Because you won so many battles that I am just, you know, curious about it. If you are still hungry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I still have that fire in me. I still feel competitive. I still want to compete. I still want to beat the guys that are winning. You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive thing, but it's all within the culture, you know. It's just a battle dance, you know. You always want to prove yourself. And for me, I've always felt, you know, like I've always had to prove something. And through competitions or cypher battles, I feel like that's where my outlet is. and right now it's competitions. So I will continue to do that, and I still have that fire. I think once I don't feel that connection between the battling and myself, then it's time for me to retire, you know. But for now, I still feel it. I still want to compete, and I still want to stay winning.
And the next question, I think it would be the last question, but tell me something about mind power, you know, in the creation. Do you use any techniques like meditation or visualization when you are preparing to the battle, or something like that?
I mean, preparing for battles is not meditation, but it's more like visualizing. You know, you more think about what you have, because the thing is, I don't write my moves down, so everything that I do is off my mind. So it's all based on movement. So if the music is good, obviously I have a lot of moves I know that I can do, but it's how I'm gonna combine them and use them in that moment. That's what's hard. So yeah, it's a lot of visualizing, a lot of thinking about what you have, what you can do in the moment. Some things you can't do, some things you can. Yeah, but it's all memory based, so you gotta always constantly stay moving. So yeah, visualizing for me is like the best thing to do, and just trying to trace back the years of my dance and remember moves by years. So,
by the way, Rox, what is your next purpose in your life? Do you have any backup plan besides b-boying? Do you have any, you know, working or something, other activities besides b-boying, you know?
Yeah, right now, I mean, I've just been learning like videography and photography as well. Things that I can maybe fall back on if I develop a good skill in. As well as just, you know, I mean, there's other outlets. I mean, I'm trying to look into opening up like a studio spot, like a b-boy spot kind of place in California.
Thank you very much, Roxrite.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Any last words for our community in Poland?
Yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing in Poland. Keep doing representing b-boy in the right way. I see a lot of Polish b-boys representing a dope style, which is important. It's about having your style just like you guys are doing. And just keep spreading that love and spreading that knowledge and passing it down. Much respect, and see y'all tomorrow in the battles. Peace.
That was a true legend, Roxrite.